So apparently, having a gym rat for a friend means he can actually travel all the way to my gym just to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Hi guys, meet Collington. Anyways, we decided to have a little workout session together, and because he's been doing this for years now, and I'm only about 3 months into my gym girl era, I figured, you know what, let me allow the professional to professional. Before we started, obviously we had to stretch because apparently your body needs a formal introduction before you start putting it through suffering. We started off with Romanian deadlift, and this was actually one of those few exercises where you had to correct my form just a little. And I always wondered why I always feel it at my back and not my glutes. He made a few adjustments, and honestly, once I got it right, I could immediately feel the difference. And then we moved on to hip thrust. We could not do a lot of sets on hip thrust because there was no actual hip thrust machine at my iFitness gym. And I hate using barbells for hip thrust. It's all wobbly. I don't even know how you guys manage it. And my next best alternative is to use the hamstring curl machine, but it's kind of restrictive because it stops at 95 kg and I can definitely hip thrust more than 95 kg. I just did a few reps because 95 kg is better than nothing at all. Next was lat pull down. One thing about me, I love me a lat pull down. This one I actually love because you can actually feel your back working every single time. Meanwhile, my friend is beside me looking like somebody's personal trainer, watching every single movement. Sir, I promise you, I've been doing this before you arrived. And then we went to seated cable roll. Again, pretty solid form. These two exercises are my favorite upper body exercises. At this point, I was just enjoying the validation because this man was just applauding me throughout the workout. And honestly, I think I deserve my flowers. After that, we went into hip abductions. 3 sets of hip abductions and 3 sets of, I don't know what I call this, but I know it targets your inner thighs and your quadriceps. These are also one of my favorite exercises to do at the gym. And then came tricep push down. And listen, triceps are one of those muscles you don't even think about until you start training them. Anyways, we got our reps in and moved on to the next one. He was trying to teach me how to do a squat with a barbell. And because I have personal beef with barbells at the gym, I really avoid barbells. I'd rather use a dumbbell. So we had to leave that and then move over to goblet squats. See, when I tell you I was fighting for my life. See, I love a good goblet squat. This is an exercise I don't miss during lower body workouts. But somehow this man found a way to add a new exercise to it. Probably something he saw on Instagram or YouTube. I'm not training for the Olympics, so. And lastly, I decided to try a little pull up. I've never done a proper pull up in my entire life. And with his help, I was able to get my first ever pull up. Was I assisted? Yes. But did I still get myself up there? Also, yes. So technically, I'm counting it. So yeah, this was basically a day of me working out with my very experienced gym rat friend, getting a few form corrections, receiving unnecessary amounts of supervision, and also getting reminded that I'm actually doing pretty well. Please tell him thank you for me in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. And with that being said, I'm going to bye.